In this video, we're going to talk all about the step change growth mindset versus the incremental mindset. So, this is all about setting ambitious goals for yourself and how businesses grow quickly by actually taking weird plateaus along the way. So, when you first started off in business, you probably were like, all right, I want to make $10,000 a month because I'm trying to quit this job. So, I need to make X to get to Y. And then you probably started to just chip away at it and say, okay, well, this month I'm at 2,000, so I need to get to 3,000. And this month I'm at 3,000, so I need to get to 3,500. But you probably saw your revenue go up and down where you're like, okay, I'm at 300, I'm at 3,000, now I'm at 3,500, and then something didn't pan out, and now I'm down to 1,000, and now I'm back, right? And so you're going like this, which can feel challenging and definitely disappointing when your income isn't stable when you're first starting out. And that's how most entrepreneurs start. They're trying to quit their job and replace their income so they can go work full time, or they're taking side gigs so that they can offset any income losses that they don't have having a full-time job. Now, this works, and this is something that I did. When I first started my job at Intuit, I was working, and then I started Blavity, and I was like, all right, I gotta quit Intuit and get to Blavity full time, and I gotta figure out how to make this money work. The thing about that mindset is that it works up into a certain threshold, and then at some point you're going to plateau and your revenue is going to plateau and it's going to feel like you're hitting up against the wall. And the reason for that is because the activities, the products, the business model that you have today is not actually designed to scale beyond a certain threshold because you're limited by time, you're limited by resources, you're limited by maybe how many people you have to actually do the work. Like, let's say you're a therapist, it's like, you can only take so many appointments in a day. You can only work so many hours in a week. There is a plateau. So if you keep going, you're going to feel frustrated because you're not able to actually increase and scale your income or your revenue fast enough. You're going to hit a brick wall. And this is the incremental mindset. This is the mindset of I'm just going to keep trying to go from 3,500 to 4,000, 4,000 to 4,500. That's incremental impact. I want you to throw that out the door. Okay, you signed up to be a Work Smart member to join this community of people who are ambitious because you don't want to make incremental improvements or baby steps your success. You want to have leaps, fast, quick jumps in income and revenue. And that is the step change growth mindset. So I'm going to show you a quick diagram of what this looks like. So your incremental change is like this, right? You are going baby step, boop, and then you're there for a couple weeks, a couple months, and you're like, okay, I'm going to go from $3,000 a month to $3,500 a month, or $10,000 a month to $15,000 a month. And you're making incremental steps. But that doesn't work because you're not actually fundamentally changing the dynamics of your business to be able to reach the next level. So what I recommend is actually step change growth, which is that you're going to have your revenue, go back to our $3,000 a month example. You're going to stay at $3,000 for a while, 2 months, 3 months. And while you are at your $3,000 level, you're going to figure out and work on how to optimize your team and optimize your time and optimize your tools so that you can run $3,000 in your sleep. You're not working that hard anymore. You start, I'm hustling, I'm learning, I'm figuring out how to make this a scalable revenue source for our business, for myself. And then you're literally getting your hours back by working smarter, which we're going to talk about constantly in this program. And while you're doing that, as you get more time, you as the CEO are going to spend your extra time that you've now gained by being smarter with your team, time, tools, etc. You're going to take all that time and you're going to invest in the next part of your business that's going to jump your revenue up to a much higher level. Okay? So you're going to be flatline because you're treading water, and then all of a sudden you're going to speed up because you've increased your price, you've added a new product, you have added a new team member. And so your revenue is going to go from $5,000 or $3,000 a month all of a sudden to $6,000 because you've been chill, and then all of a sudden you release something new. And then now you're at $6,000. You're like, okay, I'm at $6,000 now. I'm at a new level. So I'm going to continue to stay at that level. I'm going to master this level. I'm going to automate it. I'm going to get my time back. I'm going to figure it out. And then now I've got my time back. Now I'm going to figure out how to go to 6 to 12. So going back to our therapist, if you're a therapist, you're like, okay, I'm going to add more clients. I'm going to add more clients. I'm going to add more clients. I'm going to raise my prices, but at some point you're going to plateau. So then it's like, okay, I'm going to hire another therapist. Okay, cool. I'm going to offer group coaching. Okay, cool. I'm going to start teaching workshops for corporate clients and their Black ERGs. I'm going to offer more products and services that are scalable, but it's going to take you a couple of months to build that curriculum for the ERG program or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? That is the difference between step change growth and incremental. Incremental, you're focused on these little baby steps, raise my prices, get more clients. And you should do that. If you're not maximized here, you should do that. Okay. But that's not going to make you a bajillionaire. That's not going to help you defy the odds. That's going to keep you on the hamster wheel. And we're trying to get off the hamster wheel and work smart. So that's what your step change growth mindset is all about. And there's another video that's going to show you how to work on your step change growth statement so you can start to really write out how you're going to accomplish your goal, what that goal is, what that ambitious step change growth goal is. And I'm going to show you a bunch of examples of what that can look like for your business.